I'm over here at a Nevada Information Center for Cathedral Gorge State Park, which is here in Lincoln County, outside of a town called Panaca. Now, all the state parks have one of these information centers, and they give information about this particular park, plus also all the other ones. I'm not going to spend much time here because I'd much rather just take you into the park so you can see it. And they got some decent little maps explaining it. Some informational signs about the location. And this is where we're going to be going. I'm going to be taking you through some of the slot canyons in Cathedral Gorge. So let's go ahead and get going and have some fun. So the first canyon you come to are known as the moon slots. I mean, it's amazing. This is just a beautiful state park, and hardly anybody comes here, which that's all right for me. I mean, I enjoy this. I mean, look at that. It's just simply gorgeous. And you can climb up into any one of these slots. And back in the 30s, wooden beams were put in, and you can rappel down mud tubes into different cavern systems that are further down to where we're standing, which is pretty neat. Look at this. And a lot of these are dead ends. Well, actually, they're all dead ends eventually. Yeah, so there's a dead end. I mean, that is just neat. It feels like, that thick packing cardboard. That's actually what it feels like. Got to be gentle though, because it is mud and you don't want to destroy it. See the old cobble from the lake bed. And so that you know, this is how I'm having to walk. There's just absolutely no room. There we go. And there we go, another dead end. Isn't that cool? So let's go up inside the other canyon. Little shelf. Hear that? And if you have small dogs, especially like a wiener dog, you need to watch out for those little pits. They're going to disappear in them very quickly. And some of them are pretty shallow, but many of them are really deep. We'll go into this one next, or as soon as I'm done, but we'll do this one first. And you'll see why when I get there. Well, not the reason why we're doing this one first, but why we're doing the next one last. And that's a dead end. I'll show you. Yeah, see, you can see a wiener dog going in there. And you don't know if it opens up and goes into a big cavity or not. I love how this pillar looks like some type of ancient ruin where the pillars collapsed. And that's it for this one. And again, look how high that goes. Very neat. Let's go check out that other one. And it's really neat. I've done it before, and I'll probably do it again, is rappelling down into this deeper tubes. You have to really know where they are, though. They're not hard to find. You got to spend some time looking for them. Okay, so that's that dead end. So, dead end. Now this is a little bit of a pain in the butt. Because ow. You have to rotate and then do 90 degrees. And when you get down into the lower mud tubes, this is how you spend most of your time navigating. But you don't ever come out into the sunlight like you do on this one. There we go. Alrighty. Try to do this with one hand. Now, there used to be a climbing rope here, and you get up there onto that platform. Really doesn't go anywhere. It's just some really neat mud formations. You see, here's one of those mud tubes I was talking about. I don't have a flashlight, but you see how wide it is. So you'll go down one of the big mud tubes from the surface, drop into one of these, and then you end up having to crawl sometimes hundreds of feet. And then you get to the very end and you have to back out, which is absolutely no fun. there it is. Very neat. So let me go ahead and get myself out of here, and I'll talk to you guys on the outside. There's a really nice campground here. There's also a nice nature trail that starts at the very end of this road and goes all through this area. And you can see some really spectacular formations. This looks like ghosts, you know, people in sheets or ghosts, the traditional ghost look. Now this particular area, you can get lost. You can't get lost permanently, but you can get yourself down into some of these because you're trying to get up to those. But it is a really neat place. Okay. So, let's see if I can do this. Now, this is why I decided to show you this one. Look at this. And this is one of the deep caverns I was telling you about. Check that out. And there's a couple other ones that have big 6x6s pressed into the dirt so you can actually look over the edge a little bit better. But these go right down and you got all those smaller little tunnels in that area. Sorry about that. I didn't realize the battery died until I was almost out of this little canyon. I wanted to go up this other branch to show you guys. And that's when I realized the battery was gone. You can see what I mean by getting lost. And you can slip and fall into any number of these caverns. So that's where I just showed you the cave, or the cavity. So, see, that goes way down there. And there you go. And here's another slot canyon. The only way to get to it is from up top. Unfortunately, there's no anchor point. I've never been into it yet. And I'm not gonna walk over there yet. So that's where I showed you the drop. Over there there's another drop that has a 6x6 that you can tie off to. And it ties into this one. It also ties into that chamber, and it ties into another chamber that's over there. Really neat place. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. If you're ever in Lincoln County, Nevada, check out Cathedral Gorge State Park. It is worth the time to explore, even if you don't do any of the deep mud caves. Just walking the mud slot canyons is cool enough. And if you made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate you. Just get you excited to do some exploring on your own. Do it. Have fun. And always remember to play safe.